Take your seats. We'll begin shortly.
Share like the boomerang. Hey! Come on. Hey, hey! Come on. Hey! Said you uptight, out of sight. Come on. See what you know. Come on.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. I just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
What an appropriate song to enter into the 2025 State of the City Address. What a lovely day. Thanks for coming out today, everybody. Make some noise, Aurora! It's always a party with a purpose at the Mayor of Aurora's State of the City Address. And so tonight you'll do a lot of clapping and we'll celebrate so much of the great things that are happening here in the city of Aurora. Another round of applause for the City of Lights. You know, we haven't had a chance to meet you yet. I'm Clayton Muhammad, advisor to Mayor Irvin. Always happy to host these events, especially when we have a cross-section of our beautiful city of Aurora. Thank you for coming out this evening. We call this Aurora Transformed Together, the 2025 State of the City Address. March is also March Madness. And you know, I know all the brackets are broken. I see you, Tasha. I know all the brackets are broken, but we still love watching those games. But did you know we have an all-star lineup that runs this city of Aurora? Make some noise for the leaders of the city of Aurora. And so, I'm going to ask my colleagues in the executive committee, the City of Aurora, to represent their department and show some love to their staff and what we are doing here in the City of Aurora. I'll go ahead and begin. I'm Clayton Muhammad, the Chief Equity and Engagement Officer for the City of Aurora in the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs. Shout out to the Events Division. Shout out to the Equity Division. Shout out to the Engagement Division. We're trying to transform this city. Make some noise for Mocha! Proud of all of you. And next in our starting lineup, he is your Chief Communications and Marketing Officer, Tony Martinez.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a shout out to our divisions, our Communications Division, our Brand and Marketing Division, our Video Production Division, who's doing the live broadcast here tonight, and last but not least, our new 311 customer service, the wonderful time that you guys put forth and dedication 24/7 to keep our community connected to what we do here in the city.
Hey, all-star lineup here in the City of Aurora. Next, representing the Community Services Department, Amy Monroe.
Good evening, I'm Amy Monroe. On behalf of the Community Services Department, I'm honored to recognize the exceptional service of our Community Services team of talented individuals. Across 7 divisions, our team's dedication to serving Aurora residents directly contributes to making our city a great place to live and to work. Thank you.
Amy Monroe, Community Services Department. Next, we have our Chief Development Services Officer, John P. Curley.
Hi everyone, I'm John Curley. I'm Chief Development Services Officer for the City of Aurora. I have the honor of working with the most creative and credentialed economic development enablers and code compliance staff in the state of Illinois, if not the Midwest. Thank you to all of Aurora's Development Services team members and for your dedication to excellence, and to the Irvin administration and City Council for your support.
Yes, John Curley. He's the man with the purse strings, Chief Financial Officer Chris Minnick.
Thank you and good evening, Aurora. My name's Chris Minnick. I'm the Chief Financial Officer of the city, and it's my pleasure to lead the perfect team to keep Aurora in the green. The hardworking and dedicated professionals of the city's award-winning finance department. Thank you for all that you do to keep the city running smoothly each and every day.
Finance Department, the award-winning Finance Department, and now representing the award-winning Fire Department, Deputy Chief Kevin Nichols.
Good evening, everyone. I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible dedication, bravery, and hard work of our firefighters, paramedics, emergency management, and fire prevention.
Here we are.
Day in and day out, they answer the call, whether it's a structure fire in the middle of the night, a medical emergency that requires split-second decisions, or a disaster that demands all hands on deck. Their commitment to this community goes beyond just responding to emergencies. They train relentlessly, educate the public, and stand ready to protect and serve at a moment's notice. They're the backbone of city public safety. I mean, police too. And I couldn't be more proud to serve alongside of them. To our firefighters, paramedics, emergency management, and our fire prevention, thank you for your service, your sacrifice, your unwavering dedication, You make this city safer, stronger, and better each and every day. Let's give them the recognition they truly deserve.
The Aurora Fire Department, the heroes of Aurora. Next, representing the Human Resources Department, Chief Human Resources Officer Alicia Lewis.
Good evening. My name is Alicia and I'm the Chief Human Resources Officer. And I want to give a big shout out to my amazing team that provides support to all City of Aurora employees. One of my directors always says that HR is the heart of the city. And she's right. Thank you all, my team, for their hard work, dedication, and keeping the city alive. Go Aurora.
Go Aurora. Next, he's one of the top IT government officials in the United States of America.
Let's give it up for IT.
Mike Biggies.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to give a heartfelt shout out to my extraordinary IT department. Give yourself a round of applause. Your dedication and world-class innovation keeps driving the city forward. Continue to break barriers, elevate our city to new heights, and together we'll redefine the possibilities and shape the future that makes this city great. One IT, one Aurora. Thank you very much.
IT department. Now the law department, Rick Veenstra.
Thank you. On behalf of the Law Department and the Clerks Division, I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank everybody who's part of the Law Department, whether the attorneys, support staff, the clerk's office, for everything that you do on a daily basis to serve the community. Thank you. It's an honor to represent you.
Law Department, the Chief of Police, Keith Cross.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to sincerely take this opportunity to thank the men and women of the Aurora Police Department, both sworn and non-sworn, for everything that they do to protect this city. These individuals come to work every day to improve the quality of life of the citizens here, and I think they do an extraordinary job of doing that. So I want to say thank you. But I also want to thank you, the community members, for your respective roles in public safety. We simply could not do what we need to do to protect this city if it weren't for your support and your partnership. So thank you for your support of my people.
Chief Keith Cross. Next, our Chief Public Facilities Officer, Jim Burchell.
Thank you, everybody. I just want to say out to the hardest working department in the entire city, how about their public facilities? That's what I'm talking about. You know, we're the ones that get it done. So they never work from home. They're here every day getting it done. So a special shout out to Mr. Director Derek Winston. Derek, thank you for your dedication, managing 10 divisions with you doing the heavy lifting. So appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Jim Burchell. Next, our interim city engineer, Jason Bauer.
Well, I'm really mad at Ken right now. Didn't wake up this morning thinking I was going to have to do this. And, you know, if anybody knows an engineer in their life, you know that this is exactly what our nightmares are made of. So anyway, I'll just, but all kidding aside, you know, I am proud to be up here representing Public Works. That's the Division of Water and Sewer Maintenance, Water Production, Electrical Maintenance, Streets, and Engineering. We do a lot of great things for the city with that team. These are the most selfless people. They, you know, on Christmas Day when it starts snowing and we decide we need to leave a little early to get to our families, these are the guys that are leaving their families to go make sure we can get there safe. So, you know, they keep the water running, and appreciate everything they do. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Next, the Chief of Staff for the Alderman's Office, Rich Jacobs.
Woo! Yeah! Greetings, I am Rich Jacobs, Chief of Staff for the Office of Alderwomen and Aldermen. A big shout out to my amazing team for their steadfast support and dedication they provide to me and the 12 Alderwomen and Aldermen. Thank you, Crystal Colon, Cynthia Alvarez, Ashley Huron, and Mason Brower. Together, we are transforming Aurora. Thank you.
Rich Jacobs. And the man who leads this team, the Chief Management Officer of the City of Aurora, make some noise for Alex Alexandru.
Actually, I just showed up to ride the carousel, so I haven't done that for many years, but what a wonderful evening, what a fantastic venue, what an incredible team. I am truly blessed to be able to work with such outstanding leaders across all departments. I've been doing this now for 25 years in the city of Aurora this year. 10 years before at the Village of Oak Park. So I've worked with a lot of incredible people. I've been blessed to work for 4 different mayors, Mayor Stover, Mayor Wisner, Mayor O'Connor, but saving the best for last, Mayor Richard C. Irvin. Now I'm not going to steal any of his thunder because Clayton and the mayor basically told me stop stealing people's thunder. So I'm not going to do that. There's no teleprompter. But the bottom line here is this is a perfect example. This mall, the renaissance of this mall, the lifestyle mall that's emerging with these beautiful apartments, the rejuvenated mall with stores and people and commerce and activity did not happen by magic. It didn't happen with the snap of fingers. It happened with good old-fashioned hard work over the past 5 years, especially since COVID, but overall since 2017. So the rate and quality of our economic development is unsurpassed by any municipality that I've ever been associated with, and it's because of the collective work of this team. So I want a special shout out. Our mayor's office, we're sort of at the top of the food chain of the org chart, but we all deal every day with all sorts of residents and issues and departments and committees. So every day's an adventure. So I want to shout out to our wonderful mayor's office staff. Alex Voigt is representing today. So I'm truly fortunate to work with such professionals. One thing I know for a fact, we would not have achieved where we're at without the incredible dedication of our public safety staff. So I want our police and fire leadership, and shout out to all the officers and the fire folks. They put their lives on the line every single day. And not just our officers, but we're in a different world now. We rely now on this incredible partnership with APD, AFD, and our incredibly talented social workers who respond every day to people in crisis. And your average citizen may not realize how much we are doing and how much we're planning on doing in the future in that arena. So tremendous job to those folks. Tony mentioned our 311 initiative. We also have a tremendous new website. So despite the noise and despite the silly season we're in, this group of professionals is getting it done every day. They bow their neck, they firm up, they come to work every day, and they get it done. Why? Because they're dedicated public servants. They've dedicated their careers to the city of Aurora, and we should feel so fortunate that they are working for the city of Aurora. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You guys are the best. Keep pushing, keep going. And was it only 5 years ago, Clayton, we were here? 5 years ago. Right, so let's hope post-party is going to be a little better than 5 years ago. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, the executive team of the City of Aurora, Aurora City Hall. Keep the applause going as they take their seats come on down. This is an opportune time for you all to come in and take your seats as well. Thank you so much to our leadership team. Leadership matters. And we know the power of leadership here in this city because we have an amazing leadership team here, guided by an amazing leader. And if you can join me as he makes his way to his seat, you guys can all come and take your seats, as he makes his way to his seat as we begin the official State of the City 2025 address. He is the 59th mayor of the city of Aurora. He's the star of tonight's show. If you love him, if you respect him, if you support him, make some noise for Mayor Richard C. Irvin! Ladies and gentlemen, 8 years he has Mayor Richard C. Irvin! He was born here, he was raised here, and now he leads this city to excellence that we are now in. Keep the applause going for Irvin and the Irvin administration. Richard C. Irvin is in the house. You'll hear from him in just a few minutes. If we can please remain standing for the national anthem performed by Chicago's own. Please give a round of applause for Miss Nealand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And the home of the brave.
Round of applause for Nealand. Thank you so much, dear. You may be seated. Again, welcome here to the beautiful Fox Valley Mall. We were last here 5 years ago at the beginning of March, and by the middle of March, our lives had fundamentally changed. And so we're happy to come back full circle when we talk about transformation and we talk about togetherness. Certainly, this mall is a symbol of that. And give a round of applause to the mall leadership team for hosting us tonight. This is our fifth State of the City in the last year. We did 4 of them last year, which brought us here to today. Let's take a quick look.
Today, as the city unveiled its new goddess logo for the downtown district.
This is the city of Aurora. We are one Aurora. We are one Aurora.
5 local business business owners were recruited to walk a gold runway and pose in a recreation of the new logo. The design is a nod to the Roman goddess of dawn, also named Aurora.
Well, happening today, Aurora's Mayor Richard Irvin is presenting his second quarter State of the City address, and the mayor will be joined by the city's police and fire chiefs. Aurora was just ranked one of the top 25 safest cities in America by Wallet Hub. Tonight's address takes place at 6 p.m.
Aurora Mayor Richard Irvin delivered his State of Education address tonight.
I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the state of our education in Aurora is robust. The state of our education in Aurora is resilient. The state of education in Aurora is remarkable.
Mayor Irvin also honored the Kane County Educator of the Year, Cynthia Martinez, with the Mayor's Award of Excellence. Tonight, Aurora residents getting a look at the state of innovation, technology, and the future in their city.
Our Innovation Hub is a growing space where thinkers, makers, and doers collaborate to turn dreams into reality.
During his State of the City address tonight, Mayor Richard Irvin said Aurora is creating the framework for a digitally inclusive future. He also said the city's data centers and technology parks are attracting businesses that drive economic growth.
We will hear from the mayor of Aurora tonight as he will deliver a State of the City address. Mayor Richard Irvin will speak at the Fox Valley Mall at 6 p.m. He calls the mall symbolic of Aurora's transformation. While many of the malls across the country are in decline, he says Fox Valley is thriving with the addition of new stores, apartments, and a planned senior living community. Public safety and schools are also on the agenda.
Aurora Mayor Richard Irvin will deliver his annual State of the City address this evening. He's doing it at Fox Valley Mall to highlight the success of that development, which now includes new apartments. A modern senior living community is also being built on the mall campus.
Say it, Terrell. Aurora's got it going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you knew it was coming. Winding it up.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff out in Aurora. Shout out to Aurora this morning.
And
Shout out to Aurora.
Today as the city unveiled its...
Aurora's got it going on, as Terrell says frequently on Channel 7 News. And we're so excited to be here, this beautiful mall that symbolizes transformation. Here to welcome us to the mall officially, please join us as he makes his way to the microphone. The new general manager here at Fox Valley, Stephen Yee.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. Welcome to our home and to the great city of Aurora. Tonight, as we gather to reflect on the progress and the future of our city, I want to recognize the incredible partnership we have with the city of Aurora, the mayor's office, and especially Mayor Irvin and his outstanding team. The relationship we have with the city is collaborative and truly a partnership. Their continued support has been instrumental in helping us grow, evolve, and reimagine what's possible for this space and our community. Thanks to that support, we've made tremendous progress, transforming this area into something more than just a mall. We have the Center Park, we have vibrant new residential developments, we have new green spaces, and countless new businesses making Fox Valley their home. We are proud today of where we are. None of this would be possible without the administration's vision, dedication, and partnership. On behalf of Fox Valley Mall, thank you for believing in us. We are just getting started. Welcome to Fox Valley, welcome to Aurora, and thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Stephen. We look forward to our continued partnership with you. When we were here 5 years ago, right here in this space, there was a naming ceremony, if you will. That orange fox right back there was named Irvin 5 years ago. So we're happy to be back with Irvin the Fox, representing our mayor. We have great leadership here, and many of them are seated on the front row. We're joined by a number of members of the Aurora City Council. We have 8th Ward Alderwoman Patty Smith is here. 10th Ward Alderwoman Shweta Bade is here. This is her ward right here in Fox Valley. 5th Ward Alderman Carl Franco is with us. And he had to get to a 7 o'clock meeting, but he was here. 6th Ward Alderman Mike Seville was here. We're joined by Congressman Bill Foster's office with Maria Manzo. State Senator Leader Linda Holmes is here. And maybe she snuck out, but DuPage County Chairwoman Deb Conroy was here as well, showing her support. A round of applause for Deb Conroy. With the exception of Alderman Franklin, Alderman Seville, we have some amazing women in leadership in Aurora. As we celebrate Women's History Month, we salute all the women in the room tonight. Happy Women's History Month. You are the glue to hold this city together. Let's take a look at some women reflecting on leadership, life, and lessons.
My mother, Floretha Whitehead.
Miss Dolly Parton.
My mother, Andy Basili.
Hillary Clinton.
My mother, two friends, best friends. My daughter.
Oh, my mom was. She was very inspirational, very behind the scenes, very uplifting.
Because she has authenticity and she has self-acceptance at the core of who she is.
Despite having a limited schooling, she has such a work ethic that many employers just wanted to hire her. She was just fearless. If she can do it, I can do it.
She's always been very involved, and she's been a huge advocate for women and human rights in general.
These women inspire me because I can count on them.
We should always be lifting each other up. Like I said, behind the scenes, like my mom did, or up front saying and being a cheerleader for other women.
It's about creating a community where women can help each other grow, share our resources, break down barriers together.
I think about women helping each other.
We have to empower women, which means we have to support them.
That, to me, means somebody who is strong and resilient, yet humble and compassionate. Somebody who stands up for herself and what is right.
Know what makes you happy, know what brings you joy, follow that, and you'll follow your dreams.
Don't let your fear ever hold you back or allow others to limit your potential. And never forget, you don't have to do this alone. And surround yourself with those who uplift and challenge you. And always remember that your voice matters. You have a seat at the table and your dreams are worth pursuing and your impact is meaningful.
Not to be afraid, to work hard for whatever they want to do. Surround yourself with people that uplift you.
Make sure you talk to yourself like you would a good friend. Always hype yourself up and remind yourself that you can do hard things.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the great women leaders of Aurora City Hall. If all of our women of Aurora City Hall can please stand, let's give them a round of applause. Happy Women's History Month. We have a strong, diverse, and inclusive. Come on, ladies, stand up. Make some noise for the women of Aurora. They hold us together around here. Happy Women's History Month, ladies. Thank you for your leadership. And we're so committed to putting women in, leadership in this city, rightfully and justifiably so.
Aurora, how these women are making history. Tracy?
And by the way, just want to give you a reminder.
Two women are making history inside of the Aurora Police Department. Lieutenant Lorena Hernandez is APD's first Latina lieutenant. Her career with the department began in 2002. Sergeant Sky Khalees McDowell has also made history. She is the second black woman in APD history to be promoted to the rank of sergeant. Since joining APD in 2013, she has been a dedicated advocate for youth engagement and community policing.
Lieutenant Lorena, Sergeant Sky, give them a round of applause. Thank you to the leadership team for seeing in them what we've known for years. We work hard around this city internally and with women in the community as well.
ABC 7 is celebrating Black History Month. In Aurora, professional and community advocates gathered for the 100 Black Women Empowerment Breakfast over the weekend. The event is meant to celebrate Black leaders, Black women, and let me tell y'all something. Aurora loves ABC 7. Aww. Those ladies sent so much love back our way, and I tell you, if you need a self-esteem booster,
go on out
out to Aurora. Shout out to Clayton,
Yeah,
who's a good friend of yours.
Yep.
He really brought you up on the mic, but it felt so good to be out there. And all 248 of those ladies are watching this morning. So, hey, y'all!
What's going on?
Okay, they put on She's a Bad Man pajama when I walked. I said, they got a DJ too. Yes. Oh, we had a good time. And Aurora got the tea because I was a fireside chat. And
what was the tea about?
It's only for my friends in Aurora. I gave them all
had
the
to be
tea.
there.
I guess we have to give her a walk-up song onto the news in order to get the tea over here.
Exactly. Aurora's got it going on, and I say it all the time.
They really
so
do.
A lot of love out west.
This year, we have now instituted the newest chapter of 100 black women of the nation, the Aurora chapter, now being chartered here in the city of Aurora. Thanks to Mayor Irvin's leadership. Thank you to Michelle. Thank you to Diamond. If you are part of that chartering class of 100 black women, please stand up. We thank you so much for coming today and for being representative here. Make some noise as we take the national coalition of 100 black women and bring it right here to the city of Aurora. Happy Women's History Month. And if we learned anything from women of this city, Marie Wilkinson, Shakita Hart Burns, we all know the names. It's those women who ask the question, what if? And dare to challenge us to be better than who we are and better than our circumstances. What if we dreamed beyond the lines, past borders, fears, and worn out signs? What if we chose to rise and not wait, to shape our city and craft our fate? We asked, what if, then made it real? We paved the roads, we turned the wheel. We dared, we did, we changed the view. We dreamed, we built, we followed through. And now we stand not lost in myth, but proud and strong because of the women who asked, what if? Another round of applause to the women, what if? And as we prepare to hear from our mayor, please welcome Nia Land back to the stage performing an original song called What If I?
Hey, thank y'all so much for having me. My name is Nia Land. Nia Land Music on all the things. Let's talk about overthinking a little bit and changing our perspective if that's okay. Okay? Y'all can feel free to get a little comfortable, move around a little bop. You know, it's okay. What if, 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 yeah. What if I fall down, if it don't work out? What if I can't do it? What if I fail? And what if everything I thought I was needing don't even want me? What if it's stale? And what if I get nervous if I don't deserve this? What if I'm not strong if I heard it wrong? And what if I need you but you never come through and I am forever in it alone? As every possible negative goes through my mind. It's stopping me from believing what I know is mine. Oh, if I could get me out my way, I think I'll be fine. Cause really, like, what if I fly? What if I soar? What if I rise and score? And what if I be? What if I'm me? And it works out beautifully. What if I fly? What if I soar? What if I rise and score? And what if I be? What if I'm me? And it works out beautifully. What if I, yeah. Whoa. Now, wait. What if I get stuck? I mean, really mess up and I can't get back up. What I'ma do then? If I already missed it and it's too late to fix it and I never get that moment again. My old premonition has got me restricted. I need to get lifted up from the things I've been fearing to hold what I'm hearing from me. You see, I can't be my own worst enemy today, cause I got all I need to get away from what's blocking my progression. Gotta speak more fluorescent to get what is waiting for me. Yeah. And what if all those things they come to me? Nothing missing, nothing lacking, no. What if I fly? What if I soar? it's just a start. And if it don't fall apart, but what if it gets real big? And what if there is no stopping it? And what if I just believe? And what if I choose to see what's ahead of me? And what if my faith don't fail? And what if I do prevail? And what if it all goes well? And what if this is my time? If I hold my light and shine. Oh, what if, 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 what if? Thank y'all.
Another round of applause for Miss Nia Land. Thank you so much, Nia. And that becomes the question that we are faced with in our own personal lives and our professional lives. What if? And we have a leader, since he was a young boy, asked himself, what if? What if I can dream beyond my zip code on the east side and I didn't follow in the gang's footsteps of some of my friends and some of my family? What if I went to the army and served the nation because I really don't know what I want to do with my life, but I know I want to do something? When he was in the army, he asked the question, what if? What if I took this service mindset and take it back to my hometown and become a servant leader there? What if I go to college? They said I couldn't go, but what if I go to college and succeed with my bachelor's degree? What if I then go on to law school and pass the bar on the first time? What if I become a strong attorney and prosecutor right here in my hometown? And then he asked the question, what if? What if I decide to become a public servant and an alderman? What if I ran for mayor? And if I didn't make it the first time, I'll try again. And the third time was the charm. What if I become mayor? We begin to change things that were once unimaginable. What if we decide to move the riverboat off the river and put it near the expressway? What if? What if we take an abandoned parking deck and turn it into now an award-winning theater? What if? What if we take this city to new levels and new heights? And for the last 8 years, Mayor Richard C. Irvin has asked himself, what if every day as he's brushing his teeth in the morning, what if these ideas that I have can become reality? And we are now in an Aurora, once unimaginable and ranked as one of the best run cities in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium the Honorable Mayor Richard C. Irvin.
Said in a long time, Aurora! Hello, Aurora! Woo! Good evening, Aurora. What a moment this is to stand before you, my fellow residents, neighbors, and friends, partners in progress, as we reflect on not just a year gone by, but a journey of transformation we've taken together. Thank you for being here tonight, those who are present and those who are joining from homes and neighborhoods across the city. I'm grateful for your participation and your partnership. This night belongs to all of us. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let me thank Stephen Yee, Christina Arias, and the leadership team here at the Fox Valley Mall for hosting us yet again. What you are doing here at Fox Valley is certainly setting a standard for other malls throughout the nation to follow. We are so proud to be in partnership with you and for you to call Aurora home. Let's give the mall's leadership team a big round of applause for all they do in the city of Aurora. What if we could turn a Fox Valley Mall into a place where people live, work, and play? Because tonight is more than just about looking back on progress. It's a celebration of what happens when a city comes together, aligns around a shared vision, and refuses to settle for less than its full potential. 8 years ago, I stood before you with a promise that we would work every day to make Aurora safer, stronger, and smarter, and more united, not just through government alone, but through people-powered progress, neighborhood by neighborhood, block by block, family by family. I didn't promise miracles, but I did promise hard work. I didn't promise perfection, but I did promise partnership. And that's exactly what we've built. And when I say we, I mean all of us. With a special shout out to our city staff who lead the charge every single day. Stand up, members of my staff. Stand up, Alex. Stand up, team. Stand up, all the executive team. Stand up, all division heads. Stand up, everybody in the city of Aurora that makes this city go and makes this city so special for all of us. Stand up. Be recognized for who you are and what you do for our community. And with a special shout out to our city council who made the tough decisions for Aurora every day for the betterment of Aurora. A big round of applause for our Aurora City Council members. Please stand up and be recognized. Please stand up. Alderman Franco, Alderman Bade, Alderwoman Smith, making things happen here in the city of Aurora. You know, through good times and challenges, through the pandemic, progress, trials, triumphs. Aurora has shown the world what happens when people believe in one another. What if? What happens when resilience meets vision, when unity meets action? We have transformed Aurora not just physically with the new buildings, but economically, educationally, and socially. And the most important part, again, we've done it together. Another round of applause for all of you working hard to make Aurora this great city that we are. You know, we've redefined what it means to be a strong city, not just through new buildings and business openings, but by putting people first. Public safety. That builds both protection and trust. Economic development creates jobs and dignity. Education that lifts up every child and every family. Community engagement that turns diversity into unity and voices into power. In every corner of our city, from the east side to the west, from the far south neighborhoods to the vibrant north corridor, there is evidence of a city reborn. We're no longer the city people used to drive past. We're the city people are driving toward with purpose and excitement, with investment. People are coming because of our revitalized downtown, our thriving arts, cultural scene, our award-winning restaurants, and our bold new developments. They're coming for concerts on the Riverwalk, festivals that fill our streets, and neighborhoods that feel like home. We've become a destination, a city with a story to tell, a future to offer, not just in Illinois, but across the Midwest. People are paying attention. They're seeing what we've known all along. Aurora is where it's happening, because we didn't wait for someone else to define us. We defined ourselves. And now, when people say Aurora, we say it with respect. This is no longer a hidden gem. This is a shining city with its lights on, its doors open, and it's the best days still ahead. I am proud to announce tonight that the state of our city is consistently transforming into the best version of ourselves. And we are experiencing this evolution together. You know, from day one, we made public safety our top priority. And tonight I'm proud to report that our commitment and our partnership has made Aurora one of the safest cities in the country. That deserves a round of applause. We aren't saying that. Other people that measure sense of city saying we are the safest city in the country. In 2024, Aurora recorded just one homicide, a quickly resolved domestic incident. Let me repeat, just one in the second largest city in the entire state of Illinois. We've stayed below the national average since 2012. And in 2024, we came closer than ever to achieving something every city in America strives for: a year without violent loss. That is transformational. That is teamwork. Let's take a look.
The City of Aurora's Police Department recapped 2024 crime stats, reporting a dramatic decrease in crime. Aurora PD says 2024 saw crime on the decline. Numbers show one domestic incident and one quickly solved homicide. The police chief credits the department's authentic engagement with the community for the drop in crime.
When you get to meet people and talk to people, and you can break down some of those barriers, they don't see this uniform so much. They just see you as a person.
The police chief says public safety is more than responding to a crime, it's also preventing it. 2024 saw the lowest number of homicides in Aurora since 2012, when there were none. Federal workers and...
That's Aurora. What if? You know, we are transforming our safety and our community together. We credit this remarkable progress to the tireless work of the Aurora Police Department, which today stands stronger than ever before. Let's give APD a round of applause. Gentlemen, stand up and be recognized. APD here in the house. Come on, y'all. Show them who you are. Keeping us safe. You know, we have more officers on the force than any time in our city's history. Our officers are not just trained, they rise to the level of that training every single day. We're using cutting-edge tools to fight crime smarter, not just harder. For the mental health response, our expanded crisis intervention team is changing the game with a new office and specialized teams trained to respond with care and de-escalation where it matters most. Community policing, we've deepened the bond between officers and the residents, strengthening trust, transparency, and collaboration across the board. And let's not forget the first line of defense, the ones who answer the call when emergency strike. To our 911 operators and dispatchers, you are the calm in the chaos, the lifeline between crisis and help. Your steady voices, quick thinking, and compassion save lives every single day. Aurora is safer because of you. Let's give our 911 operators a round of applause. My mom is in the room here. She's a retired 911 officer. Where you at, Ma? Stand up and be recognized for everything that you did to keep our city safe. 911, working with the police every day. To the brave men and women of the Aurora Police Department, thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your steadfast dedication to our city. You know, and right alongside them, our Aurora Fire Department continues to raise the bar. They're increasing staffing, elevating training standards, and adopting new technologies to better protect and serve. This year, we're making historic investments in their future with 3 new fire stations. Give them a round of applause. Fire, stand up. AFD in the house, stand up and be recognized. Men and women keeping us safe in the city of Aurora, making us proud. That's Aurora pride. Fire Station 13 on Bilter Road and Nan Street. Fire Station 9 on Eola Road, south of Liberty, all new. And the planned new Fire Station 4, which will be part of our bold new public safety campus. Watch this.
Station in Aurora. City officials held the groundbreaking today. It's going to be the city's 10th fire station. The mayor says it will be a game changer for the community.
To our firefighters and first responders, this new station represents our gratitude for your tireless service and our pledge to continue providing you with the resources you need to keep our town safe. As you already do, we want to give you extra support to make sure you can do your jobs.
Station 13 will be the first of 2 new fire stations coming in the new year. Construction is set to begin soon.
All right. Thank you. Aurora's got it going on, keeping the community safe. You know, that campus will include an expanded space for our police department and new fire department headquarters, providing the training, office space, and support for our first responders' needs and what they deserve. You know, we'll also house our Aurora Emergency Medical Agency and our Emergency Operations Center, EOC, centralizing our public safety efforts in one modern, mission-ready facility. From response times to community outreach, from prevention to intervention, Aurora is setting the standard in public safety. We are safer, we are stronger, and we're doing it together. Aurora's on the move. You know, over the last 8 years, we've welcomed over $1 billion in public and private investment. We've grown businesses, created jobs, and sparked a transformation in every corner of our city. Downtown Aurora has been completely reimagined. Once quiet blocks are now alive with new restaurants, culture, and residential living. We've transformed the four corners of Stope Avenue between Galena and Downer into a destination with Craft Urban, Charlie's Creamery, Altiro Latin Fusion, the Art House, Amore Mio, Leilani Asian Fusion, Giardino Trattori, Touche French Creole, and the newly announced Soul Food Diner coming to the lower level of the terminal building. We got it going on in the city of Aurora, y'all. Our downtown is looking good. What do you think? All right. You know, but we didn't just bring people downtown to dine. We gave them a place to live. We've added over 120 new apartments downtown. 100% leased with folks waiting in line to get apartments in downtown Aurora. In the new urban environment we've created, they're doing it at the Keystone Building with 33 apartments, the Escher Building with 21 apartments, the Hobbs Building with 31 apartments, the Terminal Building with 20 apartments, Cross and Middle Apartments, we just did a ribbon cutting 2 weeks ago, 15 apartments. And we're excited that the precast is going up as we speak at the brand new East Pank apartment developments along the Fox River on Broadway with 5 floors, 258 apartments, 310 parking spaces in a parking garage, private balconies, a swimming pool, and a dog park. Take a look.
In Aurora, Illinois. My name is Richard Irvin. I'm the mayor of the great city of Aurora. And man, look behind me. See that big crane in the air? That's success. You know success in the city when you see cranes in the air. This DAC development is going to be beautiful. 258 market rate high-end apartments with so many amenities, a swimming pool. The name of these apartments are going to be the Residence at East Bank, right here on the Fox Valley River. And we got to give credit for ENC Construction and Development, the GCs here. They've been working hard. Matter of fact, they've been working so hard, man, they've been digging out here and finding old construction material, old foundations of buildings that sat here years and years, decades ago. And they've done a great job making sure we get this site ready to put our first precast in, which will go in very soon. And I got to give credit to Danny Resco. And he and I met for a number of years before this development started. Danny Resco said to me that if we believed in him and his product, he'd make Aurora proud. And can I tell you that he made good on his promise? He is making Aurora proud. This is a partnership with all of us. ENC Construction and Development, Danny Resco and DAC Development, and the entire city of Aurora. We are open for business.
All right. The East Bank apartments are adjacent to River's Edge Park, which is undergoing significant renovations this year so that we can have bigger shows and accommodate more people. While the park is dark, we'll be hosting events across the bridge on the River Street and Wilder Park. River Edge will be completed by this winter in time for the wildly popular Chris Kendall Market. For 3 years, the market has brought hundreds of thousands of people each year into downtown. And I'm excited to announce tonight that we have signed a new deal with the German American Events for 5 more years of Chris Kendall Market in downtown Aurora. Come on, I got to say it one more time. Aurora! This is how you transform a community together. You know, And we didn't stop with our downtown. We've transformed the west side of Aurora too. The Redwood neighborhood added 198 modern apartment units with 2-car garages and full driveways. The 1449 senior estates created much more needed housing for our older adults. We transformed the land where Jericho Circle used to be, with crime and gang activity, be a place to be now, a place where senior citizens can live out their golden years in peace and tranquility. Let's take a look.
National Fair Housing Month, and one new affordable housing development is coming for the seniors of Aurora. ABC 7's Jasmine Miner got an inside look at this new development to learn what makes this so special for the community.
Not just to live affordable, but to live well affordable.
Living well is a long time coming for those like Nancy Malaro.
I have been searching for probably a few years now.
Malaro says she understands why the event was so packed today, knowing how finding affordable housing hasn't been easy after she lost her husband. So this is beyond what she expected.
I don't think there's any words to describe it. If it's almost like a dream come true.
The 1449 senior estates will have 70 brand new single-family homes and duplexes on Aurora's far west side for those 62 and older. It's part of the city's ongoing push for more affordable housing.
One more time.
After turning this old elementary school into apartments just last month, the city of Aurora says their most recent housing study shows over 2,600 people are currently on a waiting list for public housing, with an average wait time of 605 days. It's part of the reason the rain couldn't keep potential applicants away. Applications don't open until tomorrow morning, but there are people who have already staked their claim on what they want.
And I'm told you've already claimed a unit. Yeah?
Yes, I did. That one right there.
Wendy Williams still has to put in an application, but she's confident.
This is a blessing to have something like this where you don't have a bunch of kids running around, you know, knocking on your doors.
It's because she, and like everyone else here, understands how nice the development is set to be. Units come with attached garages, are ADA accessible units, and you can bring pets.
I can't wait to bring my little 3-pound chihuahua.
Nancy and her dog Sophie are ready to move in. They're just waiting on the application.
I will be up at the crack of dawn on that website waiting.
The 1449 Senior Estates is expected to be ready for move-in by early fall. Jasmine Miner, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right. We're going to make sure we don't have no kids running around knocking on folks' doors out in that community. That's for the seniors. And I'm here to tell you that this project is finally done, and this Friday we're going to do the ribbon cutting, and every one of those units are full of seniors. Happy they've got a new house here in the city of Aurora. And there will be a phase 2 for all those seniors that didn't get this first. We didn't get in this first round. You know, but here at 1449 Estates, we didn't stop there. We turned 2 vacant school buildings into workforce housing for families with limited incomes. First, we opened Todd Elementary School and then Lincoln Elementary School, putting more affordable housing right in our neighborhoods. Check this out.
Today, ushering in a new future for a shuttered school building. NBC5's Christian Farr has the story.
There you go. All right.
It started with a bell ringing.
It's very nice.
Followed by a ribbon cutting that put a spotlight on how an old school in Aurora became affordable housing for those who need it.
It means a lot that there's things out there to help people, and there's people out here that are willing to help people.
Today, the city of Aurora celebrated the transformation of Lincoln Elementary School into 14 new apartment units. The school had been shuttered for 15 years before the city made the decision to turn it into affordable housing. Also celebrated the opening of another 22-unit apartment building that sits right across from the 100-plus-year-old transformed school building. These apartments are truly nice with this beautiful cabinetry that goes along with this fully functional kitchen, 3 bedrooms, and 2 full baths, along with a gym that everybody in this complex can use. Retired teacher James Stallman will never forget the 20 years he spent teaching at Lincoln Elementary School in Aurora, and neither will his fellow colleague, Ray Pullum-Lash.
It was a very welcoming place and very family-like, and everybody in the neighborhood knew each other.
The school had been shuttered for 15 years before the city made the decision to turn the 100-plus-year-old school into affordable housing. Rachel Flores calls that building her new home, and the cost has truly benefited her budget.
It's about $500 cheaper. So
So that's a big jump. I mean, there's a little bit more play money, but although it's affordable, you still have to have an income requirement.
Even though this is an apartment building now, it still feels like an old school. The lockers are still here, but it appears you can't use them.
It's a place that's going to be for families. They'll be able to afford it. They'll raise their children here. I can't be happier about it.
In Aurora, Christian Farr, NBC 5 News.
Now, that was the west side. On the east side, transformation continues. Exquisite Skillet Pancake House opened on Farnsworth and Indian Trail, bringing new life to a former restaurant site. Menudazo Restaurant, created by Latin Grammy winner and Aurora native Memo Ibarra, is serving up authentic Mexican cuisine. And on the Bloomhaven campus, the one we are so proud of, the original home of the Aurora's first hospital, we have Atrevete Bakery, a sweet success story. Watch this transformation.
Sick Patients is now serving coffee and French pastries.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to
City leaders were there for the grand opening of Atrevete Cafe 1888. The name is a nod to when Cobley Hospital was built. The city hospital closed in 1995. It's now serving its community once again, this time with lattes and fruit tarts instead of medicine. This is Atrevete's second location in Aurora.
If you haven't gone there, trust me when I say it's absolutely delicious. So you got to check it out. You know, this same Bloomhaven campus is now home to the new District 131 headquarters, a V&A healthcare center bringing medical services back after a quarter of a century. Weston Bridges, a residential facility for adults with disabilities who were just honored last night for winning the state champion in basketball. We are transforming buildings and we are transforming lives. Watch this.
So we're talking about some more winning here. A special celebration for some state champs. Aurora honored the Weston Bridges Warriors for their state championship title at the Illinois Special Olympics basketball tournament. Look at that celebration. They are pumped. Weston Bridges is a residential community for high-functioning adults with intellectual, cognitive, and developmental disabilities. The adult basketball team members also got a commemorative medal from the city of Aurora. Take that to the bank. Look at that. I love that picture of just like the victorious celebration.
Yeah, that's great. Congrats to them.
Yeah, congrats.
They were so happy and proud, and we're proud of them. Let's give them a round of applause. Our young people getting things done here in the city of Aurora, making us proud. You know, we also have Campus Bardwell residents, a senior living center that has become home to senior citizens from Aurora and throughout the area. It is a beautiful site, but more important, it has staff and seniors who have a lot of love for each other and their future. See how we are transforming lives of the seniors in Bloomhaven.
I am Becky Drake. I am the Director of Sales and Marketing at Bardwell Residences. Bardwell Residences is a senior living community with independent, assisted, and memory care living. Here we have a great experience. You move in, you have a beautiful apartment with all of the amenities of a brand new construction build, but the uniqueness of a historic building, and so no two apartments are exactly the same. So every apartment has its own little caveats that make it unique and different as opposed to a cookie cutter building. Our residents can be as busy as they want to be. We have multiple activities every single day. We go out shopping, we have appointment days, we do seated exercise every single day. Sometimes we go out to the movies, sometimes we go to other Aurora things like restaurants or out to brunch. And then all the time we have different groups like the V&A comes in and they do an activity with our residents and bring in something different. We do lots of crafts, birthday parties, welcome home parties for our new residents, all kinds of things like that. We offer 3 meals a day and snacks. We have little snack stations on every floor, so you can kind of even come out late at night and grab your snack and some fresh water. But we have 3 restaurant-style meals a day, so there's choices every day, and we always have the option to order off of our always available menu, which is things you can get every single day. So if a cheeseburger is your thing, you can get a cheeseburger every day. When you move in, our goal is for this to be your home. So if you have a collection of precious moments, bring them in and we'll find a shelf and we'll put them up for you. We have a resident here who brought his Lionel train set, and so we actually have that out in one of our activity rooms. If you need, say, physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy, we have them here 40 hours a week. And the coolest part is they're in our 1916 restored surgery suites. So it's a really cool place to do your physical therapy. We also have primary care who will visit you here, podiatry, psychology, all of those extra medical benefits that you maybe would have to go out in the cold for where you are now, or the hot. And then now they'll see you right here in your apartment. Because we're a private pay community, we really don't have an application process. It's as simple as coming in, filling out a reservation form, choosing your apartment, making a deposit to hold it, which is refundable, and being able to move in with us. It's very easy. We offer families to come in anytime they want. We have no visiting hours. So if your family wants to come in and visit you at 11 p.m. and watch a movie, that's okay. We discourage dance parties at 2 in the morning, but if that's your jam, we'll figure it out. We have a lot of fun here and we spend a lot of time together. This is just one big family. So if you're looking for independent, assisted, or memory care living, come see us at Bardwell Residences. We are senior living reimagined.
Come on, give that a round of applause. We all know what that property used to be, the old Copley. For a quarter of a century, it sat falling apart in the middle of a neighborhood. Look at it now. Another round of applause for Bloomhaven. Bardwell residents. You know, also on the east side, the far east side of Aurora, we have opened our new state-of-the-art public works facility to better serve our entire community. Let's give a round of applause to the fine men and women of Public Works right here in the room. Pacifica Square, our Asian market over on the Far East Side, continues to grow with its Asian-themed shopping center, opening new stores regularly. They are 98% occupied, transforming an overparked, underutilized shopping center into a premier destination for our Asian community and everybody that wants to take part in our Asian community. And right across the way here at the Fox Valley, we're experiencing a transformation like none other. Where other malls are dying across the country, Centennial has breathed new life into this mall and campus by creating a lifestyle destination. From the Lumen apartments that are nearly full to the Luca apartments that were signing leases even before officially open. It's a beautiful building with over 300 apartments and tenants who have already moved in. And right here in the Fox Valley Mall, something special is happening. New business and new opportunities are growing regularly. And we are proud to stand alongside Centennial as they go through this transformation and this full progress. Let's take a look.
Mall opens 12 new stores in a climate where malls are struggling to survive. I'm Christian Farr here in Aurora, and I'll tell you all about it coming up.
There are now more options for shoppers in Aurora. Today, 12 new stores opened at the Fox Valley Mall. It's a welcome boost at a time when many shopping malls are fighting just to stay relevant. NBC5's Christian Farr spoke to people about what it means for their local economy.
3, 2, 1. A diverse group of new stores opened up this morning at Aurora's Fox Valley Mall.
We do holistic health services, we do sound healings, meditations.
Most of these minority-owned businesses are entering a retail landscape that has been fighting to remain profitable and relevant.
I'm very proud that we've remained very relevant.
Fox Valley Senior General Manager Scott Sampson says Fox Valley is no longer just a shopping destination. Instead, it has become a lifestyle experience with an indoor park and new condos surrounding the mall.
Having a luxury apartment community is a lot more valuable than an empty Sears. or an empty car since, and transforming that into green space, restaurants, parks.
Chicago area malls have been struggling, including Northbrook Court, located in the northern suburbs, where late last year the village board approved a redevelopment plan, which includes retail and residential spaces. Aurora's Mayor Richard Irvin says he and his administration have been working to keep Fox Valley up and running since coming into office 7 years ago.
We came up with a plan to make it a lifestyle mall, to have people, walk around the mall, live around the mall, play around the mall, and create a whole lifestyle experience, not just coming to shop, but an experience.
One of the important things mall owners say they did here at Fox Valley was to strengthen the relationship they have with the city of Aurora.
We couldn't have done it or couldn't have made this investment without their support for what we're doing.
In Aurora, Christian Farr, NBC 5 News.
Let's give it up for the Fox Valley Lifestyle Mall. Making Aurora proud. What if? On the south side of Aurora, Del Webb is building beautiful new homes for our senior citizens and single-family homes for our young families, and development along Yola Road that will bring in more families and neighbors to their neighborhoods. And on the north side, two major projects are shaping Aurora's future. The new Hollywood Casino Resort and Spa is well underway, bringing, yes, give that a round of applause, bringing jobs and tourism and entertainment to our region. We have quarterly updates so the community can have a progress report, and we look forward to the grand opening next year as we usher in a new era of entertainment in Aurora. And we've announced the visionary Apex District, Aurora Premier Experience, which will become a hub for innovation, sports, and community development. Apex, as I said, stands for Aurora Premier Experience District and will include the casino, the outlet mall, and 50-acre developments to the east of the mall. In fact, the new district is not just attracting traditional developers from throughout the country and regional media. It is attracting young social media influencers. Check this out.
Is coming here to Aurora and the Chicago suburbs, and this right here is what you need to know. It actually goes by the name of the Apex District, and it stands for Aurora's Premier Experience District, and it steps away from Chicago premium outlet malls. Aurora Mayor Richard Irvin said this is going to change the face of Aurora. The Apex District is going to include residences, restaurants, e-gaming facility, and indoor-outdoor sports complexes, and so much more. They expect to have this done in the next 2 years, and what do you guys think about this coming here to Aurora and the Chicago suburbs? Let me know in the comments down below.
Wow, everybody's looking at Aurora because we got it going on. From east side to the west side, north side to the south side, Aurora isn't simply growing. It's growing with a purpose. It's transforming with strategy together. Transformation means investing in the next generation, and we've done just that. But this past year, the transformation of Aurora's education community has reached new and remarkable heights through the work of our Aurora Education Commission, our school districts, colleges, early childhood centers, and community partners, in collaborating with levels once unheard of. We are united by a common goal, preparing our students for success from cradle to career. Onlighted last fall in Aurora's first ever State of the Education Address. And since then, the progress has only accelerated. Aurora's educators aren't just leading classrooms, they're leading the state and the nation. As we announced at the State of our Education Address last fall, Dr. Rachel Mahmood of Indian Prairie School District 204 was named the Illinois Teacher of the Year. Dr. Laura Gonzalez now serves on the Illinois State Board of Education. And most recently, Mr. Jason Stipp of the Waubonsie Valley High School was named the Illinois Administrator of the Year. And we honored him in a special way. Roll the video.
Is receiving some high praise.
Last week, Jason Stipp was named the 2025 Outstanding Educator of the Year by the Illinois Parent Teachers Association. And yesterday, the city of Aurora surprised him with another honor in front of, you see here, cafeteria filled with his fellow staff and students. Stipp was presented with the Mayor's Award of Educational Excellence. Under STIP's leadership, Waubonsie Valley is ranked among the top 25 public high schools in the state.
For the past 13 years, Mr. STIP has served as the principal of Waubonsie Valley High School, tirelessly working to nurture an environment of learning, growth, and community involvement.
And in case that wasn't enough, Mayor Richard Irvin also named STIP's birthday, November 7th, as Jason Stip Day in the city of Aurora.
Congratulations.
Making a difference.
Yeah.
Let's give our educators a round of applause, making Aurora proud. We see success in all our school districts. East Aurora, West Aurora, Indian Prairie, Oswego, Batavia, and Canelan. Our private and parochial schools, the Illinois Math and Science Academy, our early learning programs, our post-secondary institutions. Let's give them all a round of applause. But really, the proof of our educational transformation is in the achievement of our students. Our goal was to make sure no matter the school district or zip code, every student has the same access to opportunities and success. We are doing just that. Let's hear from our young people.
As of 2025, I have a 4.0 GPA, and I'm also president of Spanish Honor Society.
I was nominated Player of the Year by all the coaches on the white side of the GCAC conference and the all-time leading scorer for ACC.
I've always done art. What's recently clicked with me was making jewelry. It's got me a bunch of opportunities with colleges, Scholastic, and a bunch of art shows.
I'm very involved in my school. I do sports in every season, and I'm in the top 5%.
I was nominated because I was the IHSA state champion for diving.
I got involved because I want to make sure that us Hispanic students do have a purpose in this life. We can also become doctors, lawyers, and all those kind of stuff. We should be seen as having opportunities, equal opportunities like everyone else.
This year I was named co-captain, and my role is leadership and to be a leader on the court, always communicating during games and the practices. Our teamwork is important because if you can't be able to communicate with each other, you won't be able to work together. And all of our success this season has come from being able to work together and trusting each other.
Wrestling really pushed me to my limits. It's very intense when it comes to practice. It's a lot of cardio and a lot of endurance. But it taught me that I could really push myself to the limit, and I'm actually really strong.
If you're a freshman, I suggest search up a bunch of things, what you're going to do in life, what you're going to do in college, and start early because time runs really quickly.
Just be creative with it. Push your passion out there and push yourself more and more. If you just stay in one branch, it'll just be that branch. But if you spread out a bit more, you definitely get more opportunities and life-changing experiences.
You're gonna have to put in the extra work by yourself. You have to be 100% committed.
Even if something doesn't go your way, don't push it away just because there's so much that you can get and so much you can grow on. So just work hard and help your team out. Just get to know everyone. I think just the experience is what is the best about it.
Yeah, I've had so many freshman girls. They've asked me, they're like, oh, I noticed that you're in wrestling. Should I join? I'm like, go for it. Do it. Join. It's so fun. Don't get me wrong. You'll be struggling the first couple of weeks, but you'll have fun.
The thing I'll miss most about Aurora Central Catholic is my family and friends. They pushed me to become the best athlete and version of myself. I wouldn't be able to have achieved all my goals without them.
Sure, there's their ups and downs, but it's memorable, It sticks with you for the rest of your life. You'll remember these people for the rest of your life.
Something I'll miss about it is just the team aspect. I think everyone's very involved and know the ways to push you and everything.
I'm really gonna miss this community that I live in currently.
Let's give a round of applause to our young people. This is our future, and it looks like our future is definitely going to be bright. Aurora is becoming a center of educational excellence, and it is no accident we are transforming education together. We also welcomed our first ever Director of Education and Workforce Development, Dr. Jeff Craig. Let's give him a round of applause. Dr. Craig in the audience, stand up, brother. Be recognized. All right. You know, Dr. Craig has hit the ground running, building bridges between schools, colleges, training programs, and employers to better prepare our students for the Aurora workforce of tomorrow. From our college students to our early learners, we are making bold moves to ensure their success. Last fall, we announced the Aurora Promise Child Savings Account, giving every kindergartner a jump start on savings for college and education. We're launching this year the pilot program in East Aurora School District 131 and West Aurora District 129, with plans to expand to all public schools citywide. It's a foundation for brighter futures, started early, built with purpose. And that same spirit of innovation extends beyond schools and into the hearts of neighborhoods. Through our Books for Barbers initiative, launching this year, we're putting books directly into local barbershops, creating spaces where kids can read, learn, and grow while they wait for a fresh haircut. This unique partnership between the Aurora Education Commission and the Aurora Barbers Alliance is bringing literacy to life in a setting where community and culture already thrive. Shout out to the barbers of Aurora, making our city a cut above the rest. You know, in Aurora, education is not simply confined to the classroom. It's a citywide commitment to every learner, every step of the way. At the heart of our transformation is the spirit of Aurora itself, our people. We've always said that community engagement is more than just showing up. It's about lifting up. It's about recognizing that every neighborhood matters and every person belongs. In Aurora, we don't just talk about unity. We live it, we model it, and we build it through partnership. We've held neighborhood meetings and open houses, launched community cleanups and youth events, hosted cultural celebrations, and expanded services in every direction. And we've seen incredible momentum through our community alliances. Real partnerships are creating real change. Along with the Aurora Barbers Alliance, who are making literacy part of the culture in our neighborhoods, I want to give a huge shout out to 3 other alliances in action. First, the Aurora Interfaith Alliance, which brings together houses of worship from every tradition, every church and mosque and temple and synagogue. We meet quarterly to build bridges between City Hall and our faith communities. And it has been powerful to see walls come down and unity rise. Our faith leaders aren't just preaching compassion, they're living it in the streets, in the shelters, and in service. To all our interfaith community leaders, thank you. Let's give them a round of applause for everything they do for the city of Aurora, our faith leaders. Second, we launched the Aurora Realtors Alliance, bringing together the professionals who welcome new families, new businesses, and new life into our city. Realtors are the sellers of the city, and now they're partners in Aurora's progress. Through this alliance, we're sharing information with our realtor community and gaining insight from them on how to better serve homeowners and buyers. In fact, thanks in part to their work, Aurora was just named one of the top 5 cities in America for first-time home buyers. Come on, watch this.
Top 5 cities?
Yeah, so they're looking at the most affordable cities, the best places, especially if you're millennial or Gen Z buying your first home. Number 5 on the list, Gilbert, Arizona. It's Phoenix's coolest suburb. That's what it's been dubbed. Yeah, super cool. Okay. Number 4, Aurora, Illinois. Very close to Chicago, about 40 miles out. Easy walk to outdoors. Number 3, Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's the crossroads to the Midwest. You got all of it right there. It is beautiful.
It is.
In number 2, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Hello.
38 miles of beaches right there. Is there a beach in the picture? No, but there are a lot of beaches there. And number 1, another Virginia pick is Chesapeake, Virginia. By the way, huge millennial and Gen Z population there and growing.
Y'all look who we're competing with, and we're winning. What if? You know, let's hear it for the realtors in the house and all over Aurora who are making the dream, American dream, come true. For families right here in the City of Lights. Give it up for our realtors. Do we have any realtors in the house? Stand up and be recognized. Come on, stand up. There you go. All right, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, making Aurora proud. And third, there's more. One of the most transformative partnerships we've ever formed, the Alliance. This powerhouse organization brings together the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce, the Quad County African American Chamber, Invest Aurora, and Aurora Downtown under the one bold umbrella to elevate Aurora, Aurora Regional Economic Alliance. You know, these groups saw the future of business, of leadership, and unity. And they didn't just talk about it, they acted. Big round of applause for the Area Alliance team for leading with vision and courage right here in the city of Aurora. Do we have a member of the Alliance here in the room with us? We got a lot of folks joined the Alliance, new corporations. Thank you for all that you do. And speaking of leadership, I'm proud to announce a new citywide initiative that reflects the hearts of who we are as Aurorans. Tonight, we publicly launch the City of Aurora's Give Responsibly campaign. All right. All right. The purpose is simple but powerful. To redirect street charity toward trusted charitable and nonprofit organizations that specialize in helping our most vulnerable residents. This is about more than giving. It's about giving wisely. By supporting structured outreach, we can help our neighbors experiencing homelessness with more than just temporary relief, but with a real plan to stability, to dignity, and to hope. This campaign will inform and empower the community, helping us all make the biggest, most meaningful impact possible. Because when we give responsibly, we transform responsibly. Yes, thank you very much. Signs are up throughout the community, and we'll soon launch a public publicity campaign. Aurora has always been a city with a big heart, but now we're matching that heart with smart actions, strong alliances, and shared purpose. We're transforming relationships and bridging the gap with our business community through our new business registration process and our new business equity initiative. Special thanks to MOED, Mayor's Office of Economic Development, and the Equity Division and Purchasing Division. Give them a round of applause. We're transforming connections and bridging the gap with our senior citizens and disability community, particularly our deaf and hard of hearing community. Special thanks to our Senior and Disability Service Division. We're transforming educational access through our new partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Aurora, the Quad County Urban League, and our many youth partners who come to the table to provide services to our youth. Special thanks to our Education and Youth Services Division. And we are transforming the very way we connect with our community when we have questions or concerns through our new state-of-the-art 311 system. Long overdue, this system places us on the cutting edge of communication and community connections. Let's take a look.
Has updated its 311 system.
Hi, I'm looking to operate a food truck in Aurora.
Oh, sure. You need to go online and submit an application. I will email you a link and an informational brochure.
Thank you so much.
Good morning for your production.
My Aurora 311, designed to provide a more cohesive experience for people in Aurora to access non-emergency assistance. It includes an online customer support center with frequently asked questions, a case submission platform, and a mobile app. It's available in the App Store and on Google Play.
And coming up.
All right, let's give our 311 new system a round of applause. Folks, listen to me. Together, we are one Aurora. Together, we are transforming this city block by block, person by person, alliance by alliance, and we're just getting started. You know, 8 years ago, we dared to believe that Aurora could be more. We asked, what if? And together we've made that belief real. We've made it come true. Together we've lowered crime, rebuilt trust, redefined public safety. We've welcomed new businesses, grown our economy, and created jobs and dignity. We've invested in our schools, empowered educators, and prepared our youth for the future. We've turned community engagement into community empowerment, and we've done it all as one Aurora. This transformation didn't happen by chance. It happened by choice. The choice to lead with vision, the choice to serve with integrity, the choice to show up for one another again and again. To everyone who has lended a helping hand to this journey, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. To the residents who stood up, spoke out, rolled up their sleeves, and poured their hearts into this city, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. To the leaders, partners, volunteers, workers, students, and families, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. You are the reason Aurora is shining so very bright today. And to those still dreaming with us, let's keep building, let's keep believing, let's keep becoming, let's keep dreaming about Aurora. This is Aurora, transformed together. One Aurora, one Aurora. We are one Aurora.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the 59th mayor of the city of Aurora, Mayor Richard C. Irvin. Aurora is a city transformed together because of him, because of you, because of all of us. Make some noise, Aurora! We are so proud to be a part of the City of Lights during this historic time in this city, and we will keep this momentum going. One more round of applause for Mayor Richard C. Irvin, the leader of the state's second largest city, but still a city second to none. Mayor Richard C. Irvin. Mayor Irvin, by the way, this Saturday, Mayor Irvin turns 55 years young. Look at him. He moisturizes. Don't look a day over 30. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to send our mayor into his birthday weekend by wishing him a happy birthday. We're so proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, come on out, Mayor. Happy birthday, Mayor. Mayor, we love you. We thank you for your leadership. Thank you for leading Aurora for 8 years. And we know that the future is bright under your continued leadership. So as you celebrate your birth, we're going to ask Mother Paula to come on down. She gave birth to him 55 years ago. And did she know she was producing What if her son would go on to help save his city and to change it for the better? Mayor Richard C. Irvin. Let's sing together, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. We love you, brother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood. Now we're gonna ask the mayor to make a wish. We know. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna. There we go. Now let's sing together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, Mayor, for your leadership. Thank you all for coming tonight. This has been the 2025 State of the City Address. Aurora transformed together. Let's party. Let's have some food. Come down and wish the birthday boy a happy birthday and thank him for his leadership. Thank you, DJ Suave Smooth. Thank you to the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs.